Yeah, welcome to the session. Yesterday we are when we're talking about assets, right? So we have seen a hard asset. Hard asset means this is what we are. I mean, what we are writing as of now is nothing but an hard asset. Okay, just let me run this one. Let me run this code. So one test, it got passed, right? In that we have verified title, and we have checked for the presence of this Wikipedia icon, and the other one is a search box, right? Okay, now see here, what I'm doing is I'm making it false. Okay, I'm making it false, and after this I have two more, right? One is verification of icon and the search button. Now see what will happen. So in hard asset, what it will do is whenever if there is any exception, I mean if there is any glitch between expected and an actual, so it will stop execution there itself. Okay, it won't move further. See here, let me close this one. See here, it is working. I mean it is focusing only on the what title, right? But rest of the two things, it is not, it is not getting executed. This is just because of, if we use hard asserts, what it will happen is it will terminate after this. Okay, wherever there is a glitch between the expected and an actual, and after that nothing will get executed. But if we use soft asserts, so what will happen, we'll see. So for that we use a class called soft asset. Okay, just I'm giving name as soft verify. Okay, so verify equals to new soft assets. Okay, now just replace this variable, okay, with the assert. Sorry. Okay, just replace with the soft assert. Okay, just let me run this one. So what had happened here, I'm not getting the failure exception. Okay, everything is getting passed. Actually the thing is, here we have an exception, right? I mean here it is failure, but still it is showing a test got passed. See, I'm not getting any failure exception. Okay, if you are using soft asserts, what you need to do is finally you need to mention like soft asset dot asset all. I will tell you why I'm doing this. See, now I'm running this one. Now I'm running this. Okay. If you have observed, I'm getting a failure, right? One failure. But even though I'm getting a failure exception, the remaining two things, two statements is there, right? For verifying this icon and a button, these are getting, executed. But in hard assets, it is not like that. Wherever there is a glitch, it will terminate program over there. So the soft asset is that even though we have any glitch between the expected and then actual, it won't terminate the program. It will continue, and finally, what it will do is it will list out how many exceptions are there. I mean, failure exceptions will be there, right? Finally, it will get reported. See, likewise. Okay. Finally, how many are there? How many test case got failure? Those those are listed at last. Okay. Why? The advantage of using is this. Suppose say that you have few more test cases. Okay. Okay. Say that we are using hard assets only. In the first, here you are getting an exception. Okay. You have resolved it. Good. You are continuing next, and there I'm getting one more exception. Okay. Again, what I have to do? Again, I have to rectify that one, right? If we use hard assets, but soft assets is not like that. It will, even though if you're it is getting an exception, what it will do is it will continue with the next line of code, and finally it capture all the exceptions and it will show you at last. But make sure that you should give this one. Why? Because if you are not giving this, what will happen? Even though if it is getting an exception, it is trying to execute the next code of line, right? So we are not going to get any failure message even though we are having. So for that reason, whenever you are using a soft assets, it is compulsory that you need to give this variable dot whatever variable. It is not compulsory to give that software verify, right? Anything that dot asset all. Okay, this is how we can use the assets. This is soft asset, and yesterday we have seen that it's nothing but an hard asset. Okay, now what we are going to do is, so today we are going to see a topic called capturing a screenshot. Okay, capturing a screenshot by using the listeners interface. Okay, we have a I test listeners. So what is listener? So the name itself says that listener means it is listening to something. Okay, in this terminology, it will listen to our test cases. Okay, if you do practically, if I show that, you will come to know. Okay, let me take one class like title verify. Okay, title verify. Don't click on main method. Click on finish. Okay, here what I'm going to do is I'm just initiating the web driver. Okay, I'm taking one class public void automation title verify. Okay. Now what I'm going to do is let me take this. I'm taking this title, URL. See, driver dot get string URL. Okay, I'm writing an asset dot asset equals so actual is expect, right? Actual, how I'm going to get the actual title? Driver dot get title, and here expected is nothing but this one only. Okay, now let's give at the rate test annotation. Import it. And take one more word. Okay. Open browser. Here, second, wherever because already we have taken here, right? So driver equals to new Chrome driver, right? Okay. Now this has to be executed before test. Okay, this has to get executed before test, and I am taking one more public void down here driver dot quit. Okay, so here this is it has to get executed after test. Okay. Now what I'm going to do is I'm writing one after method. Okay, I'm writing one after method. What this after method will do is whenever there is a execution of this test case, that will get executed after every test, that particular after method will get executed. I'll let you know why. Suppose this is the area where I'm writing the code to capture the failed test cases. Let us see. Public void. Okay. Uh, failed failed test failed test. Okay, now see here, as I told you that we have an and this should be get after method. That means let it be n number of methods. As of now, I have taken one method. Later on, I'll add few more. Okay. After every method, this after method will get executed. Okay. This after method will get executed. See, as I told you that this is where the method we are writing to capture the you know uh, failed test cases. Okay. For that, we are using I test result. Okay, I test result, and I'm placing it in a variable called a result. Okay, this result, what is this result means? After executing this method, okay, after executing this method, whatever the status, if we run some method, we'll get some status, right? It means output, right? That will be stored in this result. Okay, result object. Now see here, if I'm putting in a condition, if whatever the status, okay, after getting get status, see, result dot get status, if it is equals to, okay, if it is equals to dot failure, okay, if it is equal to failure, then what I need to do? See, I told you that after execution of this method, we'll get some kind of status, right? I mean, pass or fail, whatever. That will be stored in this result object. Okay. Now we are placing that results dot get status. That means whatever the status which is stored in this object, we are getting that. If this is equals to failure, okay, see, if the test case got passed, it won't take any kind of screenshots. Okay, it will take screenshots whenever there is a failure. Okay, see, now what we need to do is, I have already told you that we have remote web driver, which is a class, and we have WebDriver, JavaScript executor, and take screenshot. These three are all interfaces. Okay, interfaces. So here, take screenshot, give some variable name, I mean reference equals to driver. Okay, just typecast this to take screenshot. Now we are converting our driver to take screenshot. Now, see, this is one of the interview question. They'll ask you that uh, what is the method you will use to take screenshots. Okay, the method what we are going to use to take screenshot is that here dot get screenshot as. Okay, this is the method. In this, which type of output format it is? Output type, sorry, type dot file. Okay, file, and just place this as a target, I mean source file, which returns a file only. Okay, it will be stored in a file. Okay, now what we are doing is, we have we have captured a screenshot. This is a source, but destination, you have to place it somewhere, right? You have to place it somewhere. See, For that, what I'm going to do is in my project, what I'm doing, see here, SRC target, that's it, right? SRC and target. Now let me, I'm just creating one folder. I'm just creating one folder called screenshots. Okay, as and when I click on finish, see the folders has been folders. The screenshot folder is created over here. Okay, as of now, nothing is there inside. Even if you refresh your project, you are not getting anything. This will capture whenever there is a fail. I mean, whenever there is a failure, that screenshot will be captured and place it out here. That is what now we are going to write. Okay, now we need to give a source. We have a right. We have to give a destination. In fact, we have a class called file utils. Okay, file utils dot copy file. So this is our source. So for a destination, what you need to do is you need to create a new file. Okay, new file. What I'm doing, I'm just right click on this, go to properties and copy the path. Copy the path from here and place it over here. Copy and place it over here. Now what you need to do is screenshots, double click on this. Okay, just concat this result. So this result dot get name. Okay, get name plus dot png file. Okay, dot png. It will throw an exception, the input output exception. Here just input output exception. Okay, now see. So why I am giving this result dot get name means uh, if you are not giving this one, what will happen is it will show as null. Okay, it won't display any name. Null dot png. That's it. So if you give results dot get name means whichever method is getting failure, it will display that method name as well. Okay, for that purpose, we are giving this one. Okay, and now see here. Okay, just let me once run this code. Okay. One test run, that is pass. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I'm just giving practical one. That means it is not matching with the expected, I mean actual title, right? Now let us see what will happen. Okay, we got one failure, right? What is that failure? So title, but found this one, right? Now see here this folder. Now just right click on your I'm going to refresh your project. See, this is how we need to capture the screenshot. Okay, it is not like that only one it will capture one screenshot. It can capture a number of screenshots. I mean, wherever there is a failure, it will capture a screenshot of that. Okay, now I'm removing this one. I'm deleting this one. Now let us get one more method. Okay, let us get one more method. Public void. Okay, Google title verify. Okay, now let's place the test animation. Okay, now let me capture this and place it over here. Then we need a Google.com. So I should get a Google, right? Okay, let me run this one. So one pass and one failure. You refresh this one. Obviously, you are getting failed test case one. I just wanted to show you that. I mean, you might have doubt, right? Whether it is taking two capturing two test cases or not. So only whenever it got failed, then only it will take screenshot. Fine. What if in case I'm making this one also, false. Here also I think title is not getting matched, right? Script and let me run once. This will get executed and after that Google page will open. So both should get failed, right? Two test cases, two or failure. Okay, this is Google and this one is this one. Now refresh it. See this and this one. Okay, likewise, let it be if you are running 100 test cases, out of which 50 are getting failed. Okay, so this method, this screenshot, what it will do is it will capture all the failed test cases. Okay, this is how we can capture a failed test cases. Now one more thing, I told you that This is an interface. I test result. Okay. Now, by using I test listeners, how we can do this? By using I test listeners. Okay. So for that, what we need to do is I'm taking one more class. Okay. One more class. Listeners demo one. See that. Just finish. Click on finish. Okay. Now I told you that I test listeners. Okay. We are using I test listeners. So it is an interface. So our listener demo is a class. I test listener is an interface. So which keyboard I need to use? I need to use implements. Okay, implements. I test listener. Okay, implement I test listener. Okay, in this listener we have it is an it is an interface, right? It consists of a few unimplemented methods. Okay, whenever in our class, if you are implementing the interface, so whatever the unimplemented methods are there in that interface, you should you know you need to implement those methods over here. In case if you are not implementing that, okay, even one method is an abstract, the entire class will become an abstract class. Okay, now see here, uh, what are the unimplemented methods? It is not displaying anything over here. Okay, it is uh, differ from edit editors. Okay, it is based upon the editors. uh, in some editors, what it will do is, as and when you implement this interface, a red line will be as like an underline, it will be there. Whenever you over your mouse over your mouse, it will ask you to implement the implement the unimplemented methods. Or the other one is just click on control space. Okay, if you click control space, see, these are the implemented methods: on finish, on start, on test failure. These are all. Otherwise, there is one more way, that is, just right click, go to source, and okay, override implement methods. Okay, these are the methods which are available in this listener. Okay, as of now, I'm taking these four. Okay, what will do, what will happen on test success, what will happen on test starts, on test skips, on test failure. Okay, just click on this and click OK. So remove these two lines from here. Remove these two lines, because we need to write the actual code over here. Okay. Now what happens is, see, on test start means what? On test start means, first our controller will come here. Okay, on test start, whenever the test got starts, it will get executed. Whatever there in this, it will get executed. Okay, as of now, what I'm doing is I'm just replacing with a dummy code. Okay, on test starts, on test starts, here, see, result dot get name. That means it will show you which method is getting started. Okay, now see here. Now what I'm doing is, as of now, I'm just placing it as normal. Okay, I'm placing it normal. Now see here. Let me copy this for everything. Okay, now this is on test success. It will get executed. Okay, it will get executed on test failure. So this will get executed on test skip. On test skip. Save it. Now, if you want this listener to run on this, what we need to do is we need to import one listeners um, like tag name. Okay, first of all, let me run like this. I'm just closing this one. I'm confused. Okay, now see, I have written this one, right? I just want to show you the difference. So both were passed, right? But I want this to be executed while running this, you know, this class. While running this class, this also get executed. It has to be included in this. So that what we need to do is we need to extend this class. Okay, we need to extend this class in this one because class ends, right? Okay, after extending, what you need to do is in class level. Okay, in class level you need to give at the rate listener annotation listeners. Okay, listeners. Now here you need to give the package name. What is the package name? TestNG dot this listeners, this class. Copy paste dot class. Okay, just give me a minute. Okay, just run this one. Nice. Just a minute. So see here what it says. On test starts, which test? This one. Which one? Automation test verify. Okay, so it went to on success. After that, what we have written, if after running that, if it got success, it will go here. Okay, so these two are not executed because we have not written any code for that. I have written only start and success. For every test, it starts and then it go for success. And again, see, again it starts. It went to starts for what? This method, Google title verify. Okay, that is also success. Now see here, what I'm going to do is I'm just giving different result. It should fail, and now this time it won't enter into on test success. Okay, directly it will go to on test failure. That means once it listens, it will continue it will repeat the same thing. Okay, see here, on test starts, which one? Automation title verify. On test failure, okay, it went to here. Okay, it is not entering into this one. Okay, it went to here. Now we'll see how to skip the test as well. For that, I'm just writing one more method. I'm taking one more method. Okay, public void. Simply I'm placing as test. That's it. Okay, activate. Here the test annotation. Now what I need to do is just give some statement. You skip me. Okay, now I'm intentionally I'm trying to skip this method. Throw no skip exception. Okay, just give something like this. Save it. Now just on this one. Okay, now see here. Now see, 3 run, 2 failure, and 1 skip. Okay, so for that also, see, for this one also, for this test also, it went over here where on test skip. See on test starts. For this also it went to on test starts, and then what is matter we have given over there. I mean, that means what the real code it will be there. It get executed and on test skip. Okay, what is this? I have given the method name, right? That is displaying over here. So this is how listeners will work. Okay, you no need to you no need to take screenshots how many times your test is getting failed. Okay, you no need to write those many times. this helps us. I mean, this will listen. So whenever it will came to know that it will come to know that it is something that is getting failed, automatically it will take a screenshot of that. Okay, so this is how we can take a screenshots for the failed test cases. Now, okay, fine, we are running over here, we are running from this, right? What if I want to run it from testng.xml? Okay, I need to run this one from testng.xml. For that, what we need to do, take verify title and go to TestNG, convert to TestNG, just on OK. Just now, let me delete this one. Now, TestNG.xml. Okay, here what you need to do is, after suit, what you have to do is just give the tagline as listeners. Okay, listeners. In that listeners, you have to give listener. Okay, in that you have to give listener the same name, right? TestNG dot title verify office and paste it over here. And remember one thing: while you're running with this TestNG dot TestNG dot XML, so this line is not required. Okay, this line is not required when you are running with the TestNG.xml. Now see here what will happen. Same thing, there will be no difference. But in case if you are not commenting that line, what will happen is the same code will be executed twice. If you want, I will show you that one as well. Okay, same. Refresh. You will get an screenshots. Okay, that's it. So let me show you that one as well. I'm sorry, I forgot to ask you. Yes. Any doubts? All right. Okay, fine. Now see here. In case if I'm not removing this line while running with TestNG.xml, see what will happen. Why is it execute? See here, it is fitted, right? So that's why while running with TestNG.xml, you try to place the same comments and delete it. Okay, that's all. Okay, so we are going to wind up the session. Okay, thanks for joining.